What's up YouTube, this is Paradios91 here, and as you guys can see, I went to Sneak Peeks. Yep, I actually won the mat. It was me and one of my other friends. Like, we won the mats. We got the packs. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to record and upload me opening up the Sneak Peek packs. I wanted to, but I didn't have my camera on me. But regardless of the fact that I wanted to celebrate with you guys still, given with what I did pull. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a treat here, which is actually my deck profile for my Spirit deck. In case any of you guys are wondering, yes, I did. Yeah, I did. But aside from that, it was a really fun day. I'm not gonna lie. Like, aside from hanging out with my friends, winning the mad, pulling this, it was just an overall good day. And as for the deck profile here, I'm like, well, it's because of Legacy of the Valiant. It gave us a little bit more of a Spirit support, at least the final batch, I want to say, but hopefully not. And it convinced me to remake the deck again. Like, I made this deck a little while ago, like, when I came back into the game, like maybe 2-3 years ago, I want to say. And after a while, I gave it up. Like, I did not know how to use it competitively, given the fact that it did not have a good searcher, it did not have a good summoner, it did not have a good close to anything. In fact, a lot of the spirits, as you see right now, they're just used as text for different cards. Like, the deck itself is a little playable now. Like, back then it kind of was. It was used for fun, but back then it was really hard to use. But now with Legacy of the Valiant, we got better support, and now we can actually make it into a good deck. Like, I don't think it's pretty competitive. It can be. It's got the potential to be, but at the moment right now, it's just used for fun. It's playable. It's fun. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I want to bring this up to you guys. If you if any of you remember my old Umbral deck, like, yeah, this is the one that replaced it. It's not that Umbrals were unplayable. Like, they were playable, but I just couldn't use them anymore. Like, I found them a little bit boring after a while. But I still kept the deck. Like, I don't think I want to give it up completely. Like, right now I just put it on hold. Like, I don't think I'll be using it for a while, but I'm keeping it because I still think that there's some potential in it, given the fact that the one character in Zell uses that kind of deck. So, for Primal Origins, maybe we might get some more Umbral stuff. Maybe it could help out the deck a little bit more. But it's right now it's hard to use. It's playable, but it's hard to use, so I put it away for the time being. And I replaced it with this for what can help me out for, with all the decks I'm making. Also, after a while, I might after this Friday, I might be able to do a deck profile on my other decks, which is either my Photons or my Ghost Tricks. Hopefully both. And what I'm really excited about is Friday, seeing as that Legacy of the Valiant will be coming out. Hopefully I'll be getting a box opening, and hopefully I'll record it as well. Like, I know I'll be getting the box, but I don't know if I'll be able to record it with the situations over here at home. I rarely have any time to myself nowadays, except for right now, which is I'm giving you the deck profile. And speaking of the deck profile, let's not waste any more time. Let's get started. Alright then, because everybody's build seems to be similar when you're making this deck, it seems to be, like, the only way to go. Or in my case, it's actually the Spirit engine. And my god, do we have a fun engine. Like many other builds that I've seen, which are really good, by the way, it's not really mimicking it. I'm adding my own little twist in it as well. There is no right way to make a deck. It's only playable and right as you make it. So, like most common Spirit decks, after Legacy of the Valiant, or Shadow Specters if you will, we're running 3 Aratamas. This is the main searcher. Like, even though he's got low attack, you're not really going to be using his attack for anything. Also, he won't die because he's going to come, like most Spirit monsters, he's just going to come back to the hand. And he's the main searcher. You can, once he's normal summoned, he can never be special summoned because Spirit monsters can't. You can add any Spirit monster from the deck to the hand. And next we're running 3 Nikitamas. This is the double summon of the deck. Again, like, yeah, exactly like Aratama. Both same attack and defense. Level, if anything. Hell, check this out. The Chaos versions, like light and dark. I like that. But yeah, this is the double summoner of the deck. When it's normal summon, you can normal summon another Spirit monster from your hand. Perfect way to set off the plays, especially with him. With Aratama here. Like, that kind of sets off the engine. Next we're running 3 Raitsus. I really want to bump this guy down to 2, but 3, I can only use 3 right now because I don't have anything to replace it with. But it seems to be doing okay. Like, once he's normal summon, you can just normal. You can reveal a spirit monster from your hand and then bounce back a monster your opponent controls. Really good. And because I'm running a whole lot of spirit monsters in here, I'd rather keep it at 3 for the time being until I can find a better replacement. Next, running 2 Yakshas. It's kind of like a Night Beam, if you will. When normal summon, you can just bounce back a spell or trap your opponent controls. And it has 1900 attack, so it's decent. It's really decent to use. I'm not gonna lie. Next, we're running 2 Dark Dust Spirits. Like, I would run, what's it called? Yamato no Kami or Feng Huang, or yeah, whichever one of those 2, but I'd rather not. Dark Dust Spirit is rarely a dead draw in the hand, so, and plus he can be easily summoned out with Nigitama, so I really don't mind it. And plus, remember what I said about spirits being techs in other decks? Like, yeah, decks. Yeah, I used to run Dark Dust in one of my other decks, like one of my earlier decks actually, which is called the Destroyers. And as you guys can automatically tell, that's what Dark Dust does when he's normal summon or tribute summon in this case. With what he does is just he destroys the entire field. That's well, all monsters face up on the field. That's like another dark hole right there. Or in some case, seeing so that he's going to be the only one standing, Regeki. And his effect can easily be pulled off. I can easily add him to the hand. Like, that's why he's never a dead drop, because you can easily add him to the hand thanks to Aratama and activate his effect with Nigitama. Because this is the rank 4 build, well, yeah, we're done with the spirits now. Like I said, because this is the rank 4 build, we're running 3 Kageto Kages. This card is just broken as hell. Like, I really don't know why people underestimate this card. It's a really underrated one at that. Like, because given the fact that we have nothing but level 4s with most of the spirits, like, we can easily bring Kageto Kage out and easily pull up the rank 4 exceeds. Also running BLS, Chaos Sorcerer. I think I might take out the Sorcerer for an Izanagi or Izanami, whichever one of those 2 seems to be doing okay. BLS, most likely I'm going to keep. Chaos Sorcerer, I know he's down, he's semi'd now, but I really don't think he'll be of use. Like, that's the only dead draw I'm getting nowadays. Because I don't need to be, banishing so many monsters from the graveyard. Like, I can already do it with him. I don't need to do it with 2 more of him, or just the 1 I have of him now. But I'll be keeping him sometime soon. Like, I might be able to use him again, but I think I might take him out for an Izanagi or Izanami. I forgot which one of those 2 it was. Like, it's been a while since I've touched this deck in a while, anyway. Hand traps, Gores, Honest, we're still running a decent amount of lights, and 2 effect mailers. No single summoning in this deck, of course, but again, the effect negation is just too hard to resist. Now running on to the spells, we're running 3 creature swaps. I might swap out, yeah, see what I did there. I might swap out 2 creature swaps for 2 mystic boxes, since I'm mostly switching in and out of him. But I like to keep these 2 on the side for the time being. You never know when you're going to be using them. And plus, creature swap is nothing to underestimate anyway. I used to hate this card back in the day, but that was before we used to find out that Change of Heart was banned. This is when I used to play traditionally. But yeah, creature swap. The reason why it's good in so many spirit decks is because once you switch the control of your spirit with one of your opponent's monsters, you can just end your turn right then and there. Your spirit monster comes back to the hand, you're stuck with their monster. And plus, with Mystic Box, you can just destroy their monster. Yeah, destroy their monster, give them the spirits, and your turn, spirit comes back, they have a clear field. So yeah, that's why I'm constantly switching in and out of them. Here we go. 2 Forbidden Lances, can't resist, especially with what we've got over here. 2 MSTs, Dark Hole, and Book of Moon. Yeah, I don't want to go away. Like most spirit decks, actually, mainly because it's better than Jar of Greed in this case. because you know it has a second effect to be pulled off. Running 2 Legacy of Yatagarasu. Ironic, seeing as how that he's the infamous one. But yeah, if whatever the circumstance is, you can just activate it and draw a card, or if you activate the creature swap combo with it, if your opponent has your spirit monster, you can just activate this and get 2 cards instead. I really don't mind using it. I prefer running it at 2. A lot of people like to run it at 3. Again, sometimes dead draws. Next, running 2 Reckless Greed. I might take these guys out for a Pot of Duality, but this is what I've got for now. And I can't really switch them out, because, again, this is what I have for now. Also, we're already drawing enough cards as we speak, especially with Nigitama, which I forgot to mention earlier. But Reckless Greed seems to be doing okay. Now for the common staples. Bottomless Trap Hole, Compulse, Warning, Blackhorn, and Torrential. What else do we need? Alright, now for the extra deck. Of course, we're running the King of the Feral Imps. It's a searcher for Kageto Kage, just in case we don't, draw it in time. But it's usually the one I go for in the first turn, or the first Exceed I usually go through. Let's see. Full-time Papilloperative, or Butterfly Assassin. Masquerade, it's easy to bring out. We have a lot of level 4s, and they can easily bring themselves out. And it's really, really easy. That and the fact that his effect is really looked over. I really don't know why. Like, you can easily mill your opponent with just 1 card during each turn, and negate monster effects during the battle phase. Yeah, well, that's just how it is. Utopia, Black Chip, Diamond Dyer, Vylon de Sigma, of course, because it's a fairy, and that's what spirits mostly are. They're fairies. And also, Vylon de Sigma is another card that's greatly looked over. I really don't know why, but that's just how it is. And this is one that is always looked over, and I could see why, but I love using it, because I just can't get enough of it. I was looking for it since Return of the Duelist, and I would not stop until I had one in my hands, which is, number 91, Thunderspark Dragon. And probably the ace monster in the deck, which is 2 number 96 Master Key Beetles, because we're running a decent amount of dark monsters, especially with these 2 as well. It's very easy and very fun and very trolly to use this effect on any of the other cards. Also, it's really fun to bring out and easy to bring out because you need 2 level 4 darks. And we have a decent amount of darks and a decent amount of lights. So I guess you can kind of say it's a Spirit Chaos deck, if you will. So, yeah, that's my Spirit deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. If you guys, like always, if you guys have any suggestions on how to make the deck a little bit better, I'm all ears. Always open for suggestions. So, yeah, again, thanks for watching. Go ahead and give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next vid. This is Parodius91, and it's lights out.